Good evening. I'm Dr. Michael Peterson, and I have the great honor to serve as the Associate Dean for the UCSF Fresno Branch Medical School campus. I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2020 UCSF Fresno Resident and Fellow Commencement. This is always one of my favorite occasions of the year, the chance to honor all of the graduates who have trained here over the past few years and to usher them into the next phase of their professional careers. Much has changed this year, including the way we are celebrating today, virtually, with you and your loved ones instead of an in-person celebration. But the occasion remains momentous, and perhaps more so because of the resilience shown by our graduates in adjusting to new normals in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. This is an extraordinary time, and you have all risen to meet the challenges. You've shown flexibility, drive, determination, and ingenuity in overcoming obstacles to the completion of your training that this pandemic has thrown at you. You've embraced the hard work and the UCSF pride values of professionalism, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence. You have shown compassion to all patients and colleagues and demonstrated a commitment to working to dismantle systemic racism and the impact of bias to provide the highest quality of care and advocacy for patients. We are very proud of you and know that you, now more than ever, are prepared to leave UCSF Fresno and use the skills and knowledge you have gained to improve the health in the San Joaquin Valley, across the state and nation, and even worldwide. On behalf of your faculty and the entire UCSF Fresno community, congratulations. I want to extend an especially warm welcome to the friends and families of the graduates who are participating in our virtual celebration. Your support over the years is crucial to your graduates' success. Successfully getting through 11 to 15 years of training to arrive at this point cannot be done alone. I invite the graduates to join me in recognizing and thanking your families and loved ones with a virtual round of applause. I would also like to acknowledge and thank our major clinical partners. These are the institutions where tonight's graduates have spent many hours providing care for patients while fine-tuning their profession. Community medical centers, the Veterans Administration Central California Healthcare System, and Family Healthcare Network. Please help me recognize a few other key people who support our continued training of our future physicians. Dr. Christina Mazer, Fresno Madera Medical Society past president, and Ken and David Peters from the Leon S. Peters Foundation. Now it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Dr. Haifa Abdulhaq, Director of Hematology at UCSF Fresno. She's a UCSF Associate Clinical Professor and Program Director of the UCSF Fresno Hematology Oncology Fellowship. She's board certified in hematology and medical oncology with expertise in malignant hematology, including lymphoproliferative neoplasms, myeloproliferative neoplasms, acute leukemia, multiple myeloma, and has an interest in stem cell transplantation. Dr. Abdulhaq completed her residency in internal medicine and fellowship in hematology and oncology at Western Pennsylvania Hospital and the Allegheny General Hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She's a member of the American Society of Hematology, the American Board of Internal Medicine, the American Society of Clinical Oncology, and the American Society of Blood and Bone Marrow Transplantation. Dr. Abdulhaq is a board member of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in the Central California chapter, and also serves as the chair of the Cancer Committee at Community Medical Centers. Dr. Abdulhaq has special interest in medical education. She is also interested in clinical research and serves as the principal investigator on many clinical trials in malignant hematology. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Abdul Haq.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson. Good evening, UCSF Fresno graduates, class of 2020. It is an absolute honor to stand in front of you virtually today, giving the commencement speech to such a talented and a smart group of physicians. I have never thought I would really do this one day, but I have dreamed of it. I dreamed of telling you about my journey, why I wanted to be an oncologist, and why I came to the United States. But in COVID times, when graduation is virtual and my time is limited to 5 minutes, and when the graduating class had such a unique experience like yours, my own experience looks trivial and not as adventurous. My dear colleagues, you are a unique group of physicians in so many ways. You have fought a pandemic, which you may have felt unprepared for. Some of you may have been even afraid, but along the way, you acquired a new set of skills and learned things that you never thought you would. As COVID doctors, you all rose to the occasion. This pandemic has revealed your strengths. Vital equipment may have been scarce at times, but you have shown an endless supply of compassion, an endless supply of understanding, and an endless supply of support. And here you are, showing the ultimate altruism by having a virtual graduation to keep everyone safe. You are true heroes that your children will one day look up to. You have all worked very hard to get to this day. And as Theodore Roosevelt said, far and away, the best prize that life offers is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. My dear graduates, you worked hard at work worth doing, and you should all be proud of yourselves. What does it mean to be graduating today? Graduation means, in addition to being physicians and providing the best possible care for your patients, you have another important responsibility. Responsibility to be moral leaders in society. Leaders who lead by example and who bring people together against racism and prejudice. Leaders who stand up for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and many others, because Black lives matter. Leaders who speak up for the most vulnerable amongst us. You now have a powerful voice. Use it to improve people's lives. Treat patients like family. And while considering difficult treatment decisions, ask yourself, am I measuring up to my highest standards? Patients will look to you to help guide them through very complex and delicate situations. Treat them with compassion and empathize with them. Do your best to understand your individual's patient's experience and try to respond to them in a genuine manner that takes their own experiences, their preferences, and their own beliefs into account. My other advice as an oncologist, be optimistic. There is an old joke in medical circles, why should you never give an oncologist screwdriver? Because they will open the coffin and carry on treating the patients. I wouldn't take it that far though. I advise you to reconcile compassion with science and hope with realism. Listen to your patients' stories. As an oncologist, I have learned the most valuable lessons listening to my patients' feelings and experiences. Listening will make you a better physician and a better human being. Listen more than you talk and empathize with your colleagues, whether you work in a private or academic setting. Inspire your students and maintain high morale in your work environment. Remember, there's nothing like good food to achieve this. Dear graduates, I wish upon you to have moments of pause when you can rest and reflect. To take care of patients, you need to take care of yourself. Exercise, find time for your hobbies, avoid delayed gratification, and protect time away with your family and friends. When you feel tired at the end of a stressful workday, my advice is to take a step back and remember, what is it that gives most meaning to your life? For me, it's my family. My beautiful children, Aya, Nadia, and Majid, who learned independence early in life and put up with my work schedule every day. They have been, and they will always be, the most valuable human beings in my life. Iyad, my husband and my best friend. He's my rock. My mom and dad, who inspired me to be a physician and who spent their savings to provide me with the best education I could have in Syria. Residents and fellows, graduates of 2020, congratulations on your achievement. Congratulations on your success. I wish you a life full of success, full of dreams, full of connection with your patients, and full of inspiration to humanity. Thank you.
Very nice. It is now my pleasure to recognize special awardees among the faculty, residents, fellows, and graduates. To begin, will Dr. Jeff Thomas, Chief Medical Quality Officer of Community Regional Medical Center, please present the CRMC House Staff Awards.
Good evening. My name is Jeff Thomas. I am the Chief Medical and Quality Officer for Community Regional Medical Center. Community Regional Medical Center is where our trainees do the majority of their clinical learning, and we are proud and honored to have them here and proud and honored to see them graduate. The coronavirus has taken us all by surprise this spring. I apologize that this is what graduation has come to. They said it was a novel virus and novel in a lot of ways. Novel in how we take care of patients, all the way to novel in how we graduate residents. Nonetheless, we have some awards that have been put together. Traditionally, we give 4 awards every year to our outgoing residents, and I would like to present those awards at this time. The first award is for our outstanding first-year resident. Each year, nearly 100 bright minds descend upon Community Hospital for their training, each with their own talents, each with their own skills. Although all of our interns have that talent and bring something special to the hospital, one has been identified as exceptional in this class. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Eric Reed from the Department of Internal Medicine as this year's outstanding first-year resident.
I'd like to thank the medical staff at CRMC and all my colleagues for affording me the honor of being named outstanding first-year resident for the UCSF Fresno program. I'm very happy to be home again here in Fresno. I got my start in the medical field as a nursing assistant in the ED at CRMC, and I learned so much then. I'm continuing to learn even more now, and returning to this hospital as a resident has been very rewarding for me, and being recognized for doing a good job is very gratifying, so thank you.
Our next award is for an Outstanding Resident or Fellow Teaching Award. Residency is a really compact time where young physicians develop skills, gain knowledge, and form a style of practice which hopefully lasts a lifetime. Even at this early stage, some stand out as teachers and mentors for others. I had the unique opportunity to travel internationally with this resident on a mission where we taught and served, and I know and appreciate what is in his heart. Congratulations to Dr. Nicholas Artinian as this year's Outstanding Resident or Fellow Teacher.
Thank you for such a prestigious award. I am truly humbled and honored. This would not have been possible without the faculty here at UCSF Fresno, especially the faculty in the Family and Community Medicine residency who are eager to teach and foster growth. Also, I would like to thank my family, friends, colleagues, and teachers throughout the years. I will leave you with a quote from Fred Rogers. The best teacher in the world is somebody who loves what he or she does and just loves it in front of you. Thank you.
Our next award is for an Outstanding Attending Teacher Award. It takes a special skill to provide excellent patient care while allowing learners to develop autonomy in their practice. Anyone who's ever taught another to drive a car can appreciate the anxiety that it brings. You can imagine the anxiety and the skill needed to teach another to save a life. One faculty member has made a difference in the growth of her student physicians, and we would like to recognize Dr. Liana Milanes as our Outstanding Faculty Teacher of 2020.
Thank you all for this teaching award. It's truly been my privilege to get to work with and learn from you every day. I feel very lucky and that I have the best job in the world. I hope that you really take the time to celebrate this huge, huge milestone. Celebrate yourselves, but also the support system that help you get through this. I wish you all the best in your careers, and I hope that you find a way to really wield your privilege and your education to advocate for yourselves, for your specialties, your patients, but also your communities. If I leave you with just one last thing, be the doctor that listens. Patients will tell you their stories. The answer is in the story, so listen to their stories. Thank you.
Our next award is for the Outstanding Non-Physician Teacher Award. We've all heard the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a community to train a resident. Tonight, we have recognized a few outstanding peer teachers, but appreciate the service and leadership of our non-physician mentors and teachers. This year, we honor a dedicated 15-year pediatric clinical pharmacist, Harlan Husted, as our outstanding non-physician teacher for 2020. Congratulations, Harlan.
Greetings, graduating class of 2020. I am both humbled and honored that you have selected me as the recipient of your Outstanding Non-Physician Teacher Award. This award highlights that learning really can happen anywhere, and that opportunities to share knowledge should always be taken, whether this occurs in the classroom, through a phone call, or even face-to-face over a candy dish. It has been my pleasure, and the pleasure of my pediatric pharmacy team, to provide didactic lectures, brief-in services, and maybe even a few scoldings to this group over the course of your residency. Moving forward, I would like to encourage you to never truly stop learning. Always take the time out to help a member of your healthcare team. Don't be afraid to ask questions you don't know the answer to. And always be aware of the many resources available to you. The pharmacist is your friend. Seek out a pharmacist in your clinical practice, whether it's in the hospital, a rural clinic, or even at your local drugstore. We can provide immense knowledge when it comes to medication dosing and monitoring, assistance with selecting alternative agents if something isn't covered by insurance, and always a second set of eyes when you need help validating a therapeutic decision. This residency program has provided you with many networking opportunities and valuable clinical tools. Please be sure to use them. When in doubt, ask a pharmacist. Thank you again, class of 2020, for this amazing award. Cheers.
I'd like to extend a warm congratulations to this year's class of graduates and our recipient winners for 2020.
Now I'd like to ask Dr. So Nang, Director of Endocrinology Division at UCSF Fresno and the 2019 recipient of the Borba Family Faculty Research Award, to present this year's Borba House Staff Research Awards and the Faculty Research Award.
Hi, good evening, everyone. The Faculty Development and Scholarly Activity Committee reviewed original research of the faculty and house staff. Awards are given to a resident, a fellow, and a faculty member who conducted the most significant and meritorious research during this academic year. Borba Faculty Research Award winner is an assistant clinical professor of UCSF and the director of hepatopancreatobiliary surgery at CRMC. His award-winning research was predicting aggressive behavior in non-functional pancreatic neuroendocrine tumors with emphasis on tumor size significance and survival trends. A population-based analysis of 1,787 patients. I am pleased to announce that Dr. Amia Fathi is this year's Faculty Award winner.
Hi, everyone. I would like to congratulate our graduating residents this year. A lot of smart, hardworking people who strive every day to heal, to teach, to do research, and to create a better day, better life for our patients in Central Valley of California. I wish you happiness, success, and prosperity in your next chapter of life, wherever you are going to go. I would like to thank the leadership of the UCSF Fresno and the graduation committee who made this happen, who recognized our graduating residents during these tough times. I would like to thank the Borba family for making this research award possible. It's a true honor for me to be recognized this year between a lot of talented researchers. Again, it's a true honor. I would like to thank the leadership of the Department of Surgery who, with their continuous support, pushed the envelope for us, for our patients, to do the right thing on a daily basis. And last but not least, I would like to thank my rock, my beautiful, smart wife, that without her support, none of this is going to be possible and was going to be possible. You know, we're all busy clinicians in Fresno, and whatever we do, whether it's program building or research, it's on our family times. And without our spouses and significant others of support, nothing can happen. Again, I thank her for her unconditional love and support. Thank you. Have a great day.
The recipient of Borba Fellow Research Award is a Fellow of Wilderness Medicine at UCSF Fresno. His award-winning research was backpack weight and its influence on perceived exhaustion in recreational hiking. This year's Fellow Awards goes to Dr. William Chiang.
Hi, everyone. I'm honored to accept the Borba Research Award. I'm really humbled to be considered among such impressive colleagues here at UCSF Fresno. My research project required a lot of considerations in order to keep the outdoors safe for our participants. None of it could have been possible without the incredible support of friends and staff in our emergency department. I want to thank everyone who took the time out of their schedules to come out and participate in the hike. Thank you, Sue Spano, for your mentorship and your valuable feedback. Thank you, Janet Castaneda, for your persistence in making this study a reality. And thank you, Mom, for always supporting me so that I can be the person I am today.
The recipient of Borba Residence Research Awards is a resident of emergency medicine at UCSF Fresno. Her award-winning research was vaginal self-sampling is not inferior to provider-induced cervical sampling for gonorrhea and chlamydia diagnosis. This year's resident award winner is Dr. Mackenzie Yaw.
Hi everyone, I'm both honored and surprised to receive this year's UCSF Fresno Research Award. As I know, many residents are involved in meaningful research here. Research is a team effort, and I've been very grateful and fortunate to work on projects this year with Dr. Brian Chinnock, Dr. Jessica Mason, Dr. Lori Weikenthal and Dr. Lily Hitchner. I'm also extremely grateful for all of the research assistants and the ED research coordinator, Janet Castaneda, who worked tirelessly to gather data and keep projects moving along. Finally, I'd like to recognize all the patients who took time to participate, even during their ER stay when they weren't feeling their greatest. Lastly, I'd like to take this opportunity to mention the Health Equity Action Lab, which is just starting and where we hope to do a lot more research in the coming years. So if this appeals to you, please let me know.
Thank you.
Finally, I would like to ask Dr. Wessel Meyer, Associate Chief of Staff for Education at the VA Central California Healthcare System, to present the next award, the VA's Eye Care Award.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Wessel Meyer. I'm the Associate Chief of Staff of Education at VA Central California Healthcare System. In 2014, the Department of Veterans Affairs adopted core values and characteristics that apply universally across the department. The 5 core values define who we are, the VA culture, and how we care for veterans and their families. These values are integrity, commitment, advocacy, respect, and excellence, hence the acronym ICARE. So on behalf of VA Central California Healthcare System, it's my great pleasure and honor to announce the VA Eye Care Resident of the Year Award. We truly believe this resident is an outstanding resident. While we seek to recognize residents for their excellence in patient care, academic performance, and hard work, we also look for individuals who will serve as role models for future generations of new physicians that will train with us. Without any doubt, Dr. Angela Segal has all of these qualities sought after in an Eye Care Award recipient. Congratulations, Dr. Segal.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm so grateful that our residency program gave us the opportunity to work at a veterans hospital. Being able to care for the veteran population has truly been a privilege and has taught me so many things along the way. But above all else, it's taught me the value of listening and of being a better listener. Sometimes that's all it takes. They have given so much of their lives to help others, and it's been an honor to be able to serve and give back to them. I hope that the values that I've learned at the VA will stay with me for a lifetime. Thank you again.
Since 1969, the UCSF School of Medicine has recognized exceptional faculty teachers through the Kaiser Award for Excellence in Teaching. This prestigious award is given to only 4 faculty members each year at UCSF. Since 1981, one of those awards is reserved for the faculty member at UCSF Fresno. Nominating someone for a Kaiser Teaching Award is a great opportunity for medical students and residents to acknowledge, thank, and even promote those teachers who make such a difference in their medical education. Only trainees can nominate a faculty member for the Kaiser Award, and a committee of prior award recipients selects the winner from among the nominees. The recipient is honored at UCSF's convocation, receives a certificate and monetary award for their excellence in teaching. This year's recipient of the Kaiser Award serves as the Chief of Orthopedic Surgery at UCSF Fresno. Let me share some of the comments included in the nomination letters. He is the best role model I could ever find as an attending. He is absolutely respectful to everyone, remembers employees' names, including those that come in to clean after cases. He even joined in once, and there's a picture circulating of Dr. Lindvall mopping the floor to help out. He makes those around him feel good about themselves. He has personally helped me in the emergency department on multiple times, which is incredibly rare for an attending. His approach to teaching is one I would love to employ. He never says this is the way to do something. He offers techniques, explains his rationale for doing something a certain way, citing evidence and experience, but will always say you can choose which way works best for you, allow you to come to your own conclusions. He is always kind during rounds and conferences, never putting anybody down. He has a unique way of teaching, asking you questions, yet not making you feel stupid. and would never put anyone down for a lack of understanding or knowledge. He is the type that you want to go the extra mile just out of sheer respect, as well as he shows you the good in being resourceful for your own benefit. He always explains things on your level, and he knows your level quite quickly due to his experience. He is always working on multiple research projects, of which many residents have opportunities to work, and offers guidance when you struggle, allowing you to grow appropriately. It is very well known that he has a vast knowledge of orthopedics. When he speaks at conferences, everyone's ears perk up because they want to hear what he has to say. All attendings consistently seek his help and guidance, specifically asking him what he would do in this situation. His surgeries are so well done that it makes us strive and others strive to improve. It is certain he has a high expectation of always doing the best and the right thing for the patient. It is my distinct pleasure to present the Kaiser Award for Teaching to Dr. Eric Linvall. UCSF Fresno is fortunate to have you among our faculty. We thank you for your years of dedication, hard work, and enthusiasm for teaching. Congratulations.
I'm extremely honored to be the recipient of this year's Kaiser Award. I've watched outstanding clinicians before me receive this award, and I feel very lucky to be included in this distinguished group. UCSF Fresno Resident Fellows are why so many of us are here, and to receive an award that's based solely on their input is extremely gratifying and fulfilling for me. I've been in resident education ever since completing my fellowship in the year 2000, and I would have to say, with this award, this is my high point. So I want to wish all the residents and fellows here at UCSF Fresno great careers, and thank you for all you do here. Thank you again.
Before I introduce the next presenter, I'd like to recognize several people who have made this next award possible. Thanks to continued support from the Leon S. Peters Foundation, UCSF Fresno was able to establish a resident council, which provides residents with an active voice in their learning and well-being. Now I welcome Mr. David Peters, board member of the Leon S. Peters Foundation, to present the Leon S. Peters Foundation Resident of the Year Award.
My name is David Peters, and I am Vice President of the Leon S. Peters Foundation. It is a great honor and privilege that I have today is to present the Leon S. Peters Resident of the Year Award. Leon S. Peters was my uncle, and he was chairman of the board of community hospitals for many years. Approximately 45 years ago, he, his board, in collaboration with the University of San Francisco Medical School, decided that they would have a program for residents and fellowships in Fresno. And in the last 45 years, it has been a terrific program for both parties concerned. My uncle was also very involved with education and wanted to help the schools in any way that he could. Approximately 10 years ago, our foundation was asked if we would help to sponsor the residency council to help youth students in any way that we could for recreation, for fellowship, for scholarships, for whatever else, and also to put money in Dean Peterson's discretionary fund. And we were quite honored to do that. And for that, they have named the Resident of the Year Award in honor of my Uncle Leon. And I have to tell you that every year that I have presented this award has been at the Soroyan Theater. And the biggest thrill that I have, and my brother who comes with me, is to see your faces, to see the culmination of your 20 years of hard work and dedication to become a doctor. And I see all of your family, your mothers, your wives, your kids, and how proud everybody is of you. And I have to tell you, I wish that we can do that this year. Obviously, we can't. Some of you have already been on the front line with this COVID-19 and obviously we don't want this thing to spread. But I commend you, the whole world commends you. And on a slight personal note, I have to tell you, I'm just not saying how I know how great you are, because a year and a half ago I developed or diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and it has been the doctors, especially Dr. Abdelhak at UC San Francisco, who has kept me alive and kept me going and kept me strong, and my numbers are down. And the greatest thrill I get is when I see the white coat with the patch on it that says UCSF, and I know the world is in great shape because you have such fantastic teachers and you guys are so fantastic. Well, enough about me, and we need to go on and present this award. And the award was designed for, if you'll excuse me, I happen to read part of this. It was basically designed for a person that went above and beyond. And the residency council chooses the person. Thank God I don't have to choose you, because I would choose all of you. But you have chosen, and I'm going to read this, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to say it is my great pleasure to present the Leon S. Peters Resident of the Year Award to Tara Braw, MD, I'll say Dr. Braw, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. And it is my honor to present this to you. Like I said, I love all of you. I think all of you are tops, and I wish you the greatest success in the world, and God bless each and every one of you and in your endeavor. On a side note, I kind of hope most of you will stay in the Valley, because we need you, but I know there's a lot of need for you elsewhere too. So thank you again for allowing me the privilege of presenting this award to Dr. Braw. And again, congratulations to each and every one of you in the class of 2020. Thank you again.
I can't tell you how extremely excited and, to be honest, astounded I was when I found out that I had been chosen for this award. It truly is an honor. I have a lot of Central Valley pride. I feel lucky to have fallen in love with this city, the patients we provide for, and the program that makes this all possible. And if this award means that in some way I have been able to leave a positive impression on those who do so much for me, I'm extremely grateful. But really, this award doesn't speak about me. It speaks about the village that supported me every step of the way. It speaks to the attendings who put in endless hours and patience to train me. It speaks to my co-residents. Who would have imagined the things we were going to see together? We navigated uncharted waters, emotional ups and downs, and we did every step of it together. It speaks to the family, who truly made me the person I am today. You instilled in me the characteristics I am most proud of and have given me endless love. And lastly, it speaks to my fiance. You gave me courage and confidence to take the road less traveled, to make the difficult decisions, and to achieve my dreams even when it seemed impossible. Thank you again so much for this honor, and congratulations to all the graduates.
I would next like to ask Dr. Christina Mazer, UCSF Associate Clinical Professor of Surgery, General and Endocrine Surgery, and board member of the governors of the Fresno Madera Medical Society, to present the final award, the Stephen N. Parks, MD Leadership Award.
Hello, class of 2020, and congratulations on your graduation. I'm Dr. Christina Mazer from Surgery, and I have the honor tonight of presenting the Dr. Stephen Parks Award for Leadership. Dr. Parks was the founder of our surgery residency and responsible for building the trauma program that we are all so proud of today. He dedicated his career to improving the health of the public, providing services to those in need, and educating and training future generations of surgeons. It was his fearless leadership and unabashed love of taking care of patients that set him apart. During his 35 years in Fresno, he made many outstanding contributions to the medical community, the profession, and to organized medicine. Known for his vision, leadership, and guidance, Dr. Parks served in a variety of capacities on a number of boards, committees, medical societies, and other professional organizations. Dr. Parks was passionate about recognizing and doing the right thing, not only for patients, but for his colleagues, faculty, residents, and medical students. His leadership was steadfast, and he did not back down. I had the privilege of working with Dr. Parks for a few years, and there were many memorable quotes, but one that I would like to pass along to all of you tonight is what he told me when I started as a brand new surgeon. He said, just go out and do great things. And for him, it was a simple goal. And it truly is. Do the right thing for the right reason at the right time. His dedication and commitment to medicine continue through this leadership award. On behalf of the Fresno Madera Medical Society, it is my pleasure tonight to honor his good deeds in memory by awarding the Stephen Parks Award for Leadership to a person who is described as a strong leader and a steady voice for resident concerns. These qualities were notable in light of changes that were made within the OBGYN program, and additionally with the changes that the coronavirus pandemic brought to clinical and academic medicine. She demonstrated excellence in both academic and clinical performance. Her selfless leadership while adapting to a changing environment, working quickly and efficiently, and taking additional responsibility to help her colleagues was noted by her faculty as exemplary. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Tara Bra as the recipient of the Stephen N. Parks, MD Award for Leadership. Congratulations, Dr. Bra.
Thank you for this leadership award. I had the privilege of being the administrative chief for the OB-GYN department this year, and this year was not easy on anyone. And while I cannot speak to everyone else's experience, between changing resident complements, the outbreak of a pandemic, and now most recently the protests on systemic racism, this year truly challenged everyone to step out of their comfort zone for solutions. As my mother always says, you aren't given things you can't handle. I had the privilege to represent my fellow residents, to stand up for what we thought was right, and to constantly be moving forward to better our department. New block schedules were created, a revolving skeleton crew mitigated our coronavirus exposure, and we grew. It was my privilege to help navigate my amazing team through these uncertain waters. I am so grateful for the lessons learned and for this honor.
UCSF Fresno was created in 1975 to help address physician shortages and healthcare needs in the San Joaquin Valley. Over the years, our program has grown significantly, and many of the practicing physicians in the region trained at UCSF Fresno. Our programs continue to expand in size and scope, and we have significantly increased the education of medical students on our campus. Tonight, we will recognize more than 100 newly trained physicians, oral maxillofacial surgeons, physician assistants, and general dentists, with many of them staying in the Valley to provide care. But before we do that, Dr. Kenny Bond, Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Medical Education, will recognize the 2020 graduates of the UC San Joaquin Valley program in medical education.
We are partners in the UC San Joaquin Valley program in medical education, or commonly known as SJV Prime, which trains future physicians specifically to care for underserved communities in the Valley. Tonight, we would like to congratulate the 2020 SJV Prime class of graduates for earning their medical degrees and matching with their residency programs. I'd like to congratulate Dr. Jose Acosta, Dr. David Ariza, Dr. Tyler Carcamo, Dr. Brandon Croft, Dr. Sydney Espiritu, Dr. Lorena Garcia, Dr. Daisy Manzo, and Dr. Anid Picard. I'm happy to report that 6 of the 8 of our graduates will remain in the Central Valley for the residency training, with 2 continuing right here with us at UCSF Fresno.
Now, I would like to turn to Dr. Lori Weichenthal, the Assistant Dean for Graduate Medical Education, to announce the names of the graduates of the UCSF Fresno Class of 2020 by department and program. She will also recognize graduates from Community Medical Center's General Dentistry Residency Program.
Dentistry, Program Director Ronald Sani. Amanjot Kerr Baines. Manjinder Singh Dhaliwal. Caitlin Ha. Richard Yi Hin. Christy Ledesma. Jonathan Gordon Lowe. Elizabeth Lee. Karen Ashley Merriweather. Stephanie Swan. Ari Taini. Bianca Yu. Emergency Medicine, Program Director Stacy Sautel-Bora. Leah Bauer. Suki Dillon. Seth Edemiller. Stephen Haight. Whitney Johnson. Michael Kukurza. Miranda Lewis. Michael Page. Prashta Sahak. Manav Singh Sidhu. Medical Education Fellowship, Program Director Jessica Mason. Jessica Fujimoto. Wilderness Medicine Fellowship, Program Director Suzanne Spano. William Chang. Emergency Medicine Physician Assistant Residency Program, Program Director Fred Wu. Morale Shea. Ryan Grove. Family and Community Medicine, Program Director Arlen Venturina. Nicholas Arkianian. Timothy Bass. Deborah Shane. Christine Hugo. Kevin Kalika. An Shuen Nguyen. Ruhak Nguyen. Christina Patty. Jasper Singh. Violetta Sulimanova. Fook Vu. Rebecca Waters. Hospice and Palliative Medicine Fellowship, Program Director Patrick McMillan. Dumitra Guru Singha. Ryan Howard. Regina Lako. Maternal Child Health Fellowship, Program Director Ivan Gomez. Andrea Keen. Internal Medicine, Program Director Stephen Tringali. Seema Amin. Ahmad Awad. Joe Ball. Paige Dirick. Austin Hopper. Jenny Hu. Grace Kim. Christopher Ng. Tony Nguyen. Clement Tran. Amani Al-Jafari, Kevin Gandhi, Shavita Gupta, Mohammed Hashmi, Aniti Adawala, May Kam, Shirley Kim, Matthew Lee, April Manalawase, Humza Mahmood, Diana Moyers, Olga Chukwa Molakwa, Tanner Mortensen, Shereen Mutsa, Shanjit Sandhu, Angela Sagal, Andrew Sunida, Anthony Tabit, Mira Tadros, Tigran Tiraturanian, Lu Zhao, Wang Deng, William Kelly, Brandon Lind, Daniel Sims. Cardiovascular Disease Fellowship, Program Director Teresa Danieli, Amabir Buhar, Amir Najafi, Uday Sandhu. Interventional Cardiology Fellowship, Program Director Dr. Manatua, H. Kiran Kumar Reddy. Gastroenterology Fellowship, Program Director Helen Wong, Nisar Alim, Shadra Prakrish, Umapathi. Hematology and Oncology Fellowship, Program Director Dr. Abdul Haq, Hugo Akaban, Mir Muhammad Ali. Infectious Disease Fellowship, Program Director Nail Nazar, Farhan Chu, Chaibong Alex Yu. Pulmonary and Critical Care Fellowship, Program Director Catherine Valello, Elliot Ho, John McLean, Sari Umakawa. Sleep Medicine Fellowship, Program Director Ben Keenan, Chloe Randolph. Obstetrics and Gynecology, Program Director Christopher Downer, Kara Bra, Suzanne Chun, Clara Lee, Ling Hong Mo. Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Program Director, Robert Julian. Michael Datweiler, Sloan Ryder, Waya Tang. Head and Neck Oncology and Microvascular Reconstruction Fellowship, Program Director, Brian Wu. Jay Fedorix. Orthopedic Surgery, Program Director Armand Matarosian. Joshua Price, Michael Jernick, Jeffrey Rolfing. Pediatrics, Program Director Stephen Foster. Raman Azir, Ming Kai, Xingdong Shen, Azge Dojan, Kelly Pocket, Alicia Wang. Melissa Jacinto, Kevin King, Vinay Kumar. Cindy Nguyen, Jasmine Hirsch, Zendad Saeed. Edith Renteria, David Yee. Psychiatry, Program Director Craig Campbell. Stephanie Hahn, Tejas Shayaya, Nikolai Dmitriev. Jasmine Singh. Surgery, Program Director Mary Wolf. Dominic Ashburn, Hunter Benavuti, Hai Hong, Sean Muskin. Acute Care Surgery Fellowship, Program Director Nancy Parks. Mohammed Shaikh. Surgical Critical Care Fellowship, Program Director Krista Cox. Jamie Tom. Acute Care Trauma Surgery Physician Assistant Residency Program, Program Director Nadie Edmonds. Gregory Joyce, Frederick Gilliman.
Congratulations again to the class of 2020. This evening is the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. You are leaving with sharpened clinical skills that were tested beyond any graduating class in UCSF Fresno's 45 years. We are now recognized as a UCSF branch medical school campus, and your contributions to this accomplishment have made us all proud. You have confronted a novel new disease and mastered a radically new virtual training program in a matter of weeks. Your experiences have no doubt shaped and changed you. You are leaving well prepared to forge new paths in medicine. As your endeavors unfold and wherever your calling in medicine takes you, remember the reasons you are here today. Your oath to your patients, to treat them as people, not diseases. Continue to expand your knowledge. Remain committed to your community where our patients are struggling with the long-standing issues of structural inequity and discrimination. It will be your challenge to advocate for your diverse patients and address the health consequences of poverty, discrimination, and limited opportunities. Speak for your patients of color and those from the LGBTQ+ community. Help guide and mentor someone else. But above all, take care of yourself. Stay well so that you can help others. We salute the UCSF Fresno 2020 graduates. Best wishes for success in all your ventures. Be happy and healthy.